I'm curious if you were had to distill down a couple key things that you've learned from a long career of doing this, like what's come up for you? Like, what are some of the lessons or insights or distinctions that you've gotten from being in this work for so long?
Ooh. I would say the first thing that comes to me is that I think it's so important to, and I've learned this for myself, to listen to my intuition over and above everything and anyone else. Anything and everyone else. There have been times in my life that my intuition literally saved my life and literally has saved other people's lives because I listened. And there was a choice point. And I think we've sat in that choice point. I think most of us have, where it's like, okay, what am I going to do? And sometimes there's only a split second to think, but I think it's not so much about the thinking as the feeling comes up. And so when we listen to our intuition, I do think that that's probably one of the most important things I've learned in my lifetime, is that I have got to listen to myself over and above anybody or anything else. And in saying that, I know that that can be challenged a lot, because people say, well, no, if it's this way, it's this way. But when your intuition, if it shows up and it's speaking and it's loud, there's a reason. And I always trust that reason. So I would say that's one of them. The other thing I think that's really important, and I know you guys do a lot of this, is to make sure that our physical vessel is as strong and healthy as it can possibly be to channel the energy of your purpose. I think that a lot of times, you know, especially service-oriented people, which is your audience, obviously, we have a tendency to sacrifice ourselves for our service, and in whatever way that is. And I just noticed I'm putting myself with all of you because it's a different kind of service, but I think that we tend to put our needs oftentimes at the bottom of the list. And what I've learned is that if we're not honoring our bodies and listening to what they need in movement and nutrition and fuel, all of that, that we don't have the capacity to serve to our greatest ability. And it not only lets us down, but it lets those that we are meant to serve down.